Hey, what's up guys, Ghamdi here, and welcome to this informed IF Dost review. As you can see, we've got him in the same very sweaty Bundesliga team that we had second in form Muller in, and as you can also see, he stands at 6'5", which is pretty crazy. So, paid 10k for the guy, and in 7 games he scored 7 times and got 3 assists. Now I'm going to say this right now as a warning. If you are not patient with this player, you will hate him. This guy will frustrate the hell out of you. He was a lot of work. He really was. Them goals and assists did not come easy. I can tell you that. And when you see his in-game stats, you will see why. He is very tough to use. And unless you got a lot of patience, as I said, I wouldn't pick him up because he will frustrate the hell out of you. So let's go have a look at some of the in-game stats. 91 attack position, 87 strength, which looked decent, but other than that, nothing too much standout. And then you go into the skill attributes, 89 finishing, 92 head and accuracy. He's got 82 penalties, 88 shot power. But other than that, there's not really too much standing out, and there's quite a few reds, which is a bit of a shame. I know they're not too relevant to a striker, but that 55 dribbling is relevant, and his dribbling, yeah, it's not great. It doesn't help that he's very slow as well. That is very frustrating in game, because you've got this big, tall guy who's strong and should be able to push people out the way, but because his ball control and dribbling is so bad, he loses the ball so easily, and despite the strength trying to hold players off, it's just not easy because he just like taps the ball too far ahead, and the ball is stolen from him a bit easy. Anyway, what you're going to see in some of these clips is a lot of work going into the goals, because as you're going to see, I've got to like force him into position, I've got to force him forward, and then when I do break down the wings, because he's so slow, I've got to wait to whip the ball in, and yeah, as I say, you've got to be patient with this guy, because he is very frustrating. Saying that, as you saw, he did score 7 goals in 7 games, which isn't too bad. But as I say, some of them are a bit lucky, like this one, just worms his way through and gets a bit lucky with the keeper in the other way, and puts the ball in the back of the net. Got to credit him because his finishing is decent. His finishing is decent. He's a finisher, but actually getting him in positions to finish, that is definitely the hard bit. And another thing I need to credit him on, his passing isn't as bad as his card suggests. He's got 52 passing on his card. He made a few assists, and he did a few good through balls, a few good passes. So I don't think his passing was actually that bad. Very unlucky with his header in the last minute, almost saved the game for us. But you know, he maybe should have scored that one, to be honest. That brings me on to the headers. He's 6'5", yet he didn't win that many headers for me, and that was really annoying. This guy is huge. He's strong and huge, and he's got decent jumping. He should be winning a lot more heads, in my opinion. So that was a bit upsetting, to be honest, but he does score 2 headers, which I can't complain about, to be honest. So overall, I did have a very frustrating time with IF Dost. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He is pretty much a finisher. You've got to, as I say, be very patient with him, otherwise he will frustrate you. But if you get him in the right positions, he will score because his finishing's decent, and his heading's not too bad. But as I say, I was a bit disappointed at the lack of headers he actually won. There was quite a lot of negatives, but the main ones for me were definitely the fact that he's very slow and his dribbling isn't that great along with his ball control. That really does let the guy down, so that is a bit of a shame. So overall, I'm going to give informed IF Dost a 7 out of 10. And if you do pick him up, as I say, give him a bit of time, be patient with him, because as I've said multiple times throughout this review, very frustrating. Anyway guys, if you have tried him out, let me know how you got on with him. Comment below which player you'd like to review next as well. Have a good day. Adios.